Hello and welcome to the 8th edition of AMRL Raceday, brought to you by Powerade. I'm your host, David Calhoun, with my colleagues Kevin Klein and Stevie Miller. How you guys doing today?
Doing fine, man. It's like 50 degrees outside. I think it's time to start getting that propane going.
Hey,
I'm doing good.
Glad to hear it. Is it cold your way too, Kevin?
No, it's like 70 degrees here.
Well, that's probably normal. What's that, Steve?
He's hacking the weather.
I was just going to say that's probably normal out west where he's from, though.
Yeah.
Well, today we kick off the full week of racing once again. Last week we had the 70s and late model series was off, and we're back to racing full week, and OWR series also kicking off next Thursday. So, Darlington race last week. What was your thoughts about it, Kevin?
There was too many wrecks. It was too long of a race, and it just wasn't a very fun race.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That was probably the longest race in AMRL history. I believe that sucker lasted, what, 3 hours?
No, like 2.5. Maybe 2. It wasn't that long.
It seemed like it. Jake Williams was able to pull off another victory and keep his points lead. And Stevie, you're still second in the standings. And me and Corey moved up one position. Maverick had a bad night. He finished last on the field. And Danny Boyd moved back into the chase even further. That was a good show for him after all the wrecks. This week we head to Bristol for the 70s. Stevie, you got anything you want to say about that one?
It's gonna be cold, ain't it?
Yeah, it's real cold here in Tennessee. It's about, I think it's in the 50s right now, maybe 60s at the most.
I'm gonna freeze my balls off, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
In case some people ain't read, Stevie, you want to give them a heads up for tonight's race in case they haven't seen it on the forum?
What, the intentional wrecking? I don't want to see no more of that? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that'd be what I'm talking about.
Okay, do not intentionally wreck a homeboy, because, yeah, they'll come back with you with their gang, and oh my god, I don't want to see no gang fighting in the surface.
Yeah, you've had enough of the gang fighting this week at your school.
That's pimp stuff, though, man.
Yeah, Bristol always a tough track. There will be, I think last time I looked at the entry list, there were about 18 of us that would be showing up. So everybody take your time and no retaliation. We'll have to do something if it happens.
I'll go emo on someone.
Let's not make this race like the Darlington one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's 20 on the entry list.
Oh, okay, there are 20. Okay, 20 people. Take your time. I agree with Kevin. Don't make it like Darlington. Let's try to have a good, clean race. Kevin, who do you think's going to win this one?
I'm going to pick Justin Brooks because he was really fast in practice when I was practicing with him earlier this morning. He was running like a 16.6, 16.6s like consistently, so I'm going to pick him.
Stevie, who's your pick?
Jake Williams. He's pretty good at short track.
Yeah, when it comes to the poll, I actually voted for you, Stevie. Your consistent wins in Bristol from multiple leagues proves to me that you might have the victory tonight.
You know what I think it is? Back when I played on my PlayStation a lot, like every time, like at nighttime when I was bored, I always raced Bristol. I always did like a 100-lap race every night for like 3 or 4 months back when I was like 12 years old. I think that's what gives me an advantage, how good I am there, because I practice so much offline on PlayStation 2.
That could very well be it. Cup race Sunday. We're headed to Gateway International Speedway or Raceway.
McDonald's.
I think it's Speedway. Yeah, McDonald's 175. A lot of people having controversy over this track. Not sure if they want to run it or not, but it's on the schedule, and we're running it regardless. Your thoughts on it, Stevie?
It's gonna be fun, I guess, because McDonald's. I mean, have you ever not had fun at McDonald's, Calhoun?
Yeah, you're running a special McDonald's game, right?
Oh yeah. You know what? It's gonna be cool. It's McDonald's-licious.
Yeah, and a few other people going to run some restaurants games. I seen Jake Williams was going to run a beef row car. That's a restaurant in Rockford. Am I correct?
Yes, there's 2 of them in Rockford, and there's like 1 in Wells Park, and they're everywhere up here.
Yeah, and then I seen Pierre Bourdon. He's going to be running a Wendy's car. So a lot of fast food and food cars going to be on the track Sunday for that Gateway race. What's your take on it, Kevin?
I finally get to run my Kibbles and Bits car, you know.
Kibbles and bits and bits and bits.
Yeah, Kibbles and Bits and Bits and Bits. As you can see in my little commercial.
Yep, but when we're not eating fast food, we're always drinking Powerade. It's the sponsor of this show.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
Yeah, what, Steve?
Who's gonna win the Gateway race? Homie boy, G with the hood. Calhoun.
My pick for the Gateway race, I'm going to have to go with Jake Williams. Domination in the Cup Series is going to continue. I think he can make it 3 in a row. I believe that's what he's shooting for this week.
Yeah. That's who I picked.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked Jake too. I'm with everybody on this one.
Oh my goodness. So Jake, make us all proud.
Sure.
Go Jake.
Woo!
All right. A lot of news going on in the Cup Series. Since we're on the Cup Series, I guess we need to talk about it. A lot of things happening for 2008. As everybody's probably read on the forum. If they haven't, I'm leaving Stevie Miller Racing to join BNCZ Racing in 2008.
Boo.
I don't think those fans like you, Calhoun.
No, I don't think they do either, but I'm going to stay in the 11 car for the remainder of this season and try to contend for the championship.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
But it didn't take you long, Stevie. You've already found my